Hello, and thank you for joining today's Ready, Set, Retire presentation for employees of higher education institutions. Today, we will learn about your retirement benefit, insurance eligibility, retiree coverage options, Medicare and your state health insurance, returning to state employment, and your resources. As an employee of a higher education institution, you have the option to contribute to the Teacher Retirement System, or TRS, or participate in the Optional Retirement Program, ORP. TRS retirees would receive an annuity from TRS, and ORP members would have the option to draw a monthly benefit from their ORP account, or withdraw the account in its entirety. ORP members should keep in mind that withdrawing or rolling over their entire ORP account would cause them to lose retiree insurance eligibility. If you have service in both the TRS and ERS system and plan to combine service, you'll want to contact both systems for an annuity estimate to determine which system you will retire from. You'll receive one monthly annuity check that reflects your service from both systems. At ERS, we administer the Texas Group Benefits Program benefits, or GBP benefits, for eligible TRS or ORP retirees. Let's talk about retiree insurance eligibility. TRS and ORP retirees may be eligible for retiree insurance through the GBP with ERS if they meet certain criteria. What are the criteria? You'll need at least 10 years of service with an agency that participates in the GBP. Your last place of public employment will need to be with a GBP agency. Independent school districts, or ISDs, don't participate in the GBP. So if your last place of public employment was with an ISD, you won't be eligible for GBP coverage as a retiree. The University of Texas and Texas A&M University don't participate in the GBP, but service with either of these higher education institutions might count toward insurance eligibility. Contact your benefits coordinator for more information. If you participate in the ORP, you'll need an ORP account from which you're eligible to draw payments. If you withdraw or roll over the entire account upon retirement, you won't be eligible for retiree insurance. ERS can't determine if you're eligible for retiree insurance. As a TRS or ORP retiree, you'll need to get with your benefits coordinator and fill out the retiree insurance enrollment form at the time you process your retirement. This form is very important because it tells ERS whether you're eligible for insurance at retirement. When am I eligible for insurance? Your years of service and age at retirement determine when you're eligible for retiree health insurance. Some members are eligible to retire with health insurance before they turn age 65. This is most common for members who retire under the rule of 80, when your age plus your service equals 80. Other members can retire before the age of 65, start drawing a monthly annuity check, but won't be eligible for retiree health insurance until age 65. When your benefits coordinator fills out the retiree insurance enrollment form, he or she will indicate if you qualify for health insurance before the age of 65. Health insurance waiting period. Your status at retirement determines whether you'll have a health insurance waiting period. Contributing members are members who retire directly from state service. If you retire as a contributing member, you won't have a health insurance waiting period. Your health coverage will start the first of the month you are eligible for retiree coverage. Non-contributing members are members who separate from state service before they are eligible to retire. If you retire as a non-contributing member, you will have a 60-day waiting period from your retirement date. However, you won't have a waiting period for optional coverage like dental, vision, life insurance. You will be eligible for optional coverage the first of the month following your retirement date. Please note that coverage does not start automatically just because you're eligible. Whether you retire as a contributing member or a non-contributing member, reach out to your benefits coordinator before your last day of employment and fill out your retiree insurance enrollment form. We've covered insurance eligibility. Now it's time to talk about retiree coverage options. ERS will mail you your retiree insurance enrollment statement, which lists the coverage you're enrolled in and all of your options. You'll have 30 days to make changes should you need to. Your retiree coverage options include health insurance. Choose from Health Select of Texas, Consumer Directed Health Select, Community First Health Plans in the San Antonio area, and Scott and White Care Plans in the Central Texas area for you and your eligible dependents. Health Select of Texas and Consumer Directed Health Select are not available to retirees who are eligible for Medicare. If you're eligible for Medicare when you retire, you can choose to enroll in Health Select Medicare Advantage PPO. Please note, the HMOs currently offered by ERS will no longer be available after August 31st, 2021. Participants enrolled in health insurance will have prescription drug coverage, and retirees will get $2,500 of basic term life insurance coverage. Retirees also have the option to enroll in dental. Choose one of the two dental plans for you and your eligible dependents. You can also enroll in vision. Choose the state of Texas vision plan for you and your eligible dependents. Optional term life. If you're retiring as a contributing member already enrolled in election 1 or 2, your election carries over into retirement. Elections 3 and 4 would reduce to election 2. There's no voluntary accidental death and dismemberment with the optional term life insurance once you retire. If you retire as a non-contributing member, you will have the option to apply for the $10,000 fixed optional life. You'll be required to submit evidence of insurability, or EOI, and must be approved for the coverage. Dependent term life insurance. Coverage amount drops from a $5,000 to $2,500 with no voluntary accidental death and dismemberment clause. TexFlex. If you're enrolled in the TexFlex Healthcare Flexible Spending Account, or FSA, you won't be able to have contributions deducted from your annuity. You can continue participation through the end of the plan year through COBRA, but you'll need to make your contributions directly to ERS by sending in a check or money order, which would be post-tax funds. You have the option to drop your FSA, the summer enrollment, before your retirement date. The contact information for all plan administrators stays the same even after you retire. You can always refer to the ERS website if you need the phone number to your plan administrator. Also, if you registered your account with your health or dental plan, your login info stays the same. If you're a participant of the Texas Saver 401k or 457 program, you can still access services after you retire, but won't be able to contribute to your account. Retiree health insurance premium. If you had at least 5 years of service with a GBP participating agency by September 1st, 2014, the state pays 100% of your health insurance premium, 50% for part-time retirees. If not, the state's contribution toward your health insurance premium will be based on how many years of service you had with an agency that participates in the GBP. The state will cover 50% with 10 up to 14 years, 11 months, 75% with 15 up to 19 years, 11 months, and 100% with 20 or more years. Health and other insurance benefits for employees and retirees are subject to change based on available state funding. The Texas legislature determines the level of funding for such benefits and has no continuing obligation to provide those benefits beyond each fiscal year. Paying your insurance premiums. If you aren't eligible for the state to cover 100% of your health insurance premium, have dependents enrolled in GBP health coverage, or are enrolled in optional benefits, you'll be responsible for paying your monthly premiums. Because your monthly annuity check won't come from ERS, you have the following options. Send in a check or money order to ERS on the first of each month. Contact ERS and request your premiums be deducted from your TRS annuity for TRS retirees, or contact ERS and set up autopay to have your monthly premium deducted from a bank account. Medicare and your state health insurance. When you've retired, your GBP health coverage will no longer be your primary health coverage once you turn age 65, or you become eligible for Medicare due to disability before age 65. This is why we encourage you to sign up for Medicare Part A and B. After you enroll in Medicare Part A and B, call ERS and provide your Medicare info. Then you'll be able to enroll in the Health Select Medicare Advantage Plan, a preferred provider organization plan, and Health Select Medicare RX. If you plan to work past age 65, you can delay your enrollment in Part B. When you're ready to retire, contact the Social Security Administration to enroll in Part B and let them know you delayed enrollment because you're still working. They will send you a form to verify your employment. This form must be filled out by your benefits coordinator, and you'll need to send it back to the Social Security Administration. Understanding how Medicare and your state health insurance work together is important. ERS offers Medicare preparation seminars and webinars. Take a look at our events calendar on the ERS website for the date of the next Medicare preparation webinar. Returning to state employment. Depending on lifestyle and family needs, some retirees return to work after retirement. There is no waiting period if you're returning to a private sector job. However, if you plan to return to work for a higher education institution and retired with only TRS ORP service, you'll need to contact TRS to ask if you'll have a waiting period. If you combine TRS and ERS service when you retired under TRS, you'll have a 30-day waiting period before you can return to work for a higher education institution. Benefit options for return to work retirees. Retirees who return to work for the state can elect active employee benefits. This will allow them to enroll in the Texas Income Protection Plan disability insurance, TexFlex, and life insurance options that aren't available to retirees. If you're enrolled in optional term life insurance as a retiree and elect active benefits, your coverage amount will be based on your annual salary as a rehire, and it won't revert back to your original coverage amount when you return to retiree status. Return to work retirees aren't eligible for the Health Select Medicare Advantage plan. Because the Texas Saver 401k and 457 program is an employee-sponsored plan, return to work retirees can contribute to the program from their employee paychecks. You can continue to use the discount purchase program in retirement. Shop online and buy products and services such as computers, appliances, vacation packages, and more at discounted prices. Visit www.discountprogramers.com and click the Retiree button. The program includes a simple registration step. Just enter your email address and create a password. You'll receive a confirmation email to complete your registration. If you've already signed up for the program, you'll want to re-register once you've retired using the personal email address ERS has on file. It's quick and easy. Just start shopping and save. Use your available resources. You can visit www.ers.texas.gov at any time. There you can access your account, where you can update your contact information, update life insurance beneficiaries, and view your benefits summary. Check out the ERS events calendar, which lists upcoming seminars and webinars for Medicare preparation, summer, and fall enrollment. Find the website for each plan administrator and read our ERS publications like News About Your Benefits for active employees and Your ERS Connection for retirees. You can call us toll free at 877-275 4377, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. Also, check out our Facebook page where you can chime in and tell us how great retirement is, how an event you attended went, or read posts from the plan administrators about how your benefits work. We have a YouTube channel where you can view videos about insurance benefits as well. Let's do a quick recap. You've learned that as a retiree of a higher education institution, your retirement benefit won't be paid to you by ERS. It will come from either TRS or your ORP account. We talked about the criteria you need to meet to be eligible for retiree insurance. Remember to reach out to TRS to find out when you'll be eligible to retire, and reach out to your benefits coordinator to find out if and when you'll be eligible for retiree insurance. Once ERS receives your retiree insurance enrollment form from your benefits coordinator, we'll mail you your retiree insurance enrollment statement, which tells you what coverage you're currently enrolled in and the options available to you. We briefly discussed how Medicare and your state health insurance work together, and the importance of signing up for Medicare Part A and B when you're first eligible as a retiree. Remember to call ERS and provide us with your Medicare information once you've enrolled in Part A and B. We encourage you to attend a Medicare preparation seminar once you're closer to age 65. If you plan to return to work for a higher education institution, you might have a waiting period. Be sure to contact TRS if you retire with all TRS or ORP service. And we just went over the various resources ERS provides so you can stay connected after retirement.